Okay, I'm back. This time around, I decided against doing any of the dungeons, like the bonus dungeons. I just don't think I care enough. The dungeons that came with the Dawn of Souls edition, I genuinely don't think I'm gonna do them. Because, I don't know, I'm just not having fun running through 20, 30 floors of nothing, gaining nothing, and dealing with bosses that are just relatively unfun to fight. They're like so much harder than any of the bosses in the normal game. Well, anyway, before I get started, I have a little ranting point. My last rant was about when was my last rant? My technical last rant about just general things was Diablo 2. My last one where I was just complaining about something in specific was Metroid Fusion back in like August. So it's been over a month. I think I've earned the right to complain a little bit. I I don't know when the rant's gonna stop. I might just pop up a actually no, I'll progress to the game and I'm better when I'm ranting like that. But how's everyone looking? Eh, pretty good. So I'm. Oh yeah, I gotta go get. I gotta go get the actual boat. Okay. Okay, where is? What? Oh, I'm down below. Yeah, I'm at the port I actually have never gone to. Okay. So I I've made it no small secret that I do not care about VTubing. It's no small secret. As hypocritical as that is, because there are a couple that I do watch, and yeah, I 100% get it. I'm hypocritical. I 100% get it. But it's along the lines of the same reason why I hate people on TikTok. I don't hate people who use the app. I don't. I genuinely don't hate the people who use the app. I hate the people who fall into a negative, like, flow with it. Like, the TikToks that I hate are, like there's one going around quite a bit recently where it's like a monotone woman's voice where it's like, this group of officers responded to a average dispatch, but what the guy did next would shock them. They threw a bag of donuts on the ground with a fishing rod and were fishing for the cops, and what this officer did next was super shocking. Like that crap? No, go away. What was I doing here again? I don't think I'm hugging this wall. No, am I trying to go? Yeah, I'm going here and then I'm going to the left. But that TikTok stuff I hate. Is it dead end? No. But when you get things like B. Dylan Hollis, where it's just, cooking. I like that stuff. That stuff's okay. I get it's hypocritical to say I hate something, but then pick and choose what aspects of that thing I hate. I understand. You can't do anything in this life without a bit of hypocrisy. So we gotta avoid it the best we can and not shoot anyone who falls under it because you'll be shooting a lot of people. But anyway, I there's a couple of YouTubers I like watching. There's one I gotta actually get her name. I have a couple of her videos saved to my laptop because I have no internet in my house, so I'm resorted to downloading videos. Elira Pandora? I don't know much about how that stuff works. I was watching her play through Xenoblade 3, and it's not bad, because she actually just plays the game, and not just sit there, just... You can't really see much of what I'm doing there, but, like, not saying much. But, anyway, she actually plays the game, and I've been enjoying that playthrough quite a bit. I go into her description, and she has something, it says something like, my official, or her official website. I'm waiting for some videos to download, so sure, let me, let me go check out the website. Curiosity, I'm a curious browser. If something catches my interest, I'll just go browsing it. That's just how I've always been. I am the cat. The curiosity has forgotten to kill. But, so I go on the website and I get... Nope. That's gonna hurt. No, that did hurt. I get... It's not necessarily their website, it's like their agency that they're partnered with. Because I guess a lot of these people partner with agencies. Yeah, there you go. A lot of them partner with agencies, which, I guess it makes it easier for people to get into it. Maybe a little too easy, but, it makes it easier for people, so I'm not going to complain too badly. However, what I will complain... Did that take 38? Okay, yeah, I was wondering. Is there any treasure here? So, so I go to it, and I'm not really surprised, but what I had expected wasn't there. I was expecting, like, her specific merch store or whatever. Not that I would buy any merch, but my expectations were subverted. I'm greeted with, like, oh, check out our talents. Talents, I guess, is... What the hell's this? Do I want to go up or down? Talents, I guess, is what they call the individual people. So I'm like, sure. Let me check this out. I've got time to kill. I want to see this freak show gallery. Because a lot of them, like, a lot of YouTubers, like, literally, if you removed the name from any of them and told me that it's a character from an anime, I'd believe you. I don't think anyone else would, or anyone else wouldn't. So I was greeted, so I go to the website, and I was greeted by sources, here we go, which is the actual one. I was greeted by this page. I was greeted with this page right here, which, it's a couple things like, oh, check out our talents. You can log in for some reason. Why you would want to log in on a browsing site is beyond me, but whatever. I'm greeted by a couple weird faces. A lot of these are just generic, like, I swear some of these are ripped straight out of anime. I was greeted by one weird face that, like, look, the chick in, if you go from top left to top right being 1 to 5, bottom left to bottom right being 6 to 10. Number 9 is, I swear that's just the character, the chick who has a crush on the main character in Darling in the Franxx. Like, I kid you not. Number 10 is just one of the characters from, what's that one? I don't remember what it is. It's a high school anime, but it's a high school anime where they're all clones of historical figures. So, like Sigmund Freud and all that. Number 8. I'm going to close down the actual picture and open up a bigger picture. Here, I'll actually make it bigger for the recording. What the hell is this? What is this? Now, let me actually shift it so it's center. Because I can do this. What is this? What the hell? This is just the reject sketchbook version of Roswell from freaking. Oh yeah, I said let's center it. It's not as high up as it needs to be. That's just the reject version of Roswell from. I can't actually get a center there. Up and down, left and right is 584 on each side. Up is 92 from the top. Down is 93 from the top. That's just Roswell, but a worse, terrible version of it. It's got like the generic like clown streamer vibe with the teardrop tattoo. Which I don't remember what the teardrop tattoo means. I know it's something bad. Like in prison terms, it's something bad. It's like a certain crime or something. But what the hell is this? Oh, and there's dozens of them. If you look on the webpage, there's tons of them. I think I browsed through like 100 of them before I got to that thing. Like, what in the world? Who? That flies right in the face of that one Pinrose person being like, "Oh, you got to get an artist to make these models, and it's so tough for them to do." I'm over here like, you look at that and tell me that that is hard to do. You look at you look me. Hold on, audio mixer. You look me right in the face, my non-existent face, and tell me that that thing took effort. I just deleted it off my sources, so I can't pop it back up. But you tell me that that bottom middle thing took effort. You tell me someone looked at that, spent hours on that, and gave it the thumbs up. Handed it to the person who was going to use it, handed it to the agency, and was like, "Hey, this is what I created." And none of them burst into laughter. You tell me people thought that out, and someone uses it. That's somebody's official model right there. Like, what in the world? Going back to the whole number scheme thing, 1 through 3 are just generic, like high school characters. Number 4 is like a girl who's misunderstood, falls in love with the main character, then dies. 5 and 6 are generic video game characters who are one note on working out. Like Lance from Xenoblade 3 without any personality. And number 7 is like the character in an anime that you shouldn't care about because she's just a background side character, but she ends up stealing the show and becoming best girl. Number 9, number 10 are, like I gave the examples of what they look like before. 9's from Darling and the Franxx, 10's like it looks like what I'd imagine Freud would look like from high school, whatever that one is. And then someone took 8 and was like, good. Let's put that in the. One of these things just doesn't belong here. Like, what in the world? Someone looked at that and thought it was a good idea. I am so confused. But, whatever. That's that little rant out of the way. Okay. Just had the. It's going to be seamless for you guys, but I had to make sure that that little. The pictures were actually popping up when I was showing them. But yeah, what in the world is that artwork? Like, it's not enough that somebody drew that or drew that stuff. It's somebody looked at it and thought it was good. Several people went through it and saw that it was good or thought that it was good. I know people who do art, it's not like they're professional, but they at least do art enough to be able to sell it periodically to make money. The process that you have to go through if you have like not an editor, but if you have like a managerial like person above you, you turn your work into. Why is there no game audio? What? You mean there's no game audio? What in the world? Why was the gaming audio off? What in the world? Oh, whoopsies. Like, yeah, they do it and they're able to sell it and they make a bit of money off of it. But there's like, they have to do theirs and then they have to send it in, get it okayed, get told changes to make. There's a big process to it. That stuff, you're gonna look at me and you're gonna look me in the face and tell me that in the multiple steps that artwork takes to go through people if you have a like a network. Because from my understanding is not very good, so I apologize. Is it's like a group thing. It's like a group project when it comes to that stuff. Where it's like, okay, so the wizards are weaker. Where it's like the talent, quote unquote. I say quote unquote because I'm fairly certain these people don't have talent. I'm not saying they're terrible human beings or anything like that. It's just if they have talent, I certainly haven't seen any of it. The fact that one of their handles is literally a Scuff Queen being stupid. But it's like, okay, the agency hands off the talent to an artist. The talent's assigned an artist, or if anything, the talent's allowed to pick. Jeez Louise. The talent's allowed to pick a talent. Oh, sorry. The talent's able to pick an artist, and they go from there. They talk to each other about what artwork to do. Is that Deathbringer? It's a process of these two people talking. It casts death upon use. If they talk to each other about what they're wanting to use or whatever. Man, that's like nowhere to be seen. And eventually they hand it off to the top people, and the top people look at it and are like, yeah, sure, that's fine. We're willing to slap our name on that to promote you. Because that's all talent agencies are, is their promotion. Their advertisement. That's all it is. But you're telling me that... Oh. You're telling me that this artist that does that work makes that stuff. Like, they have to make that stuff and be good enough that the agency is willing to have them as an in-house artist. That's as far as I'm understanding it. It's like, okay, you're signing up with us. We have a pool of artists that we'll, you can pick from. These are people we use a bunch. We like these people. Take your pick from these people. That's from my understanding. I might be completely wrong. But yeah, speed up. Ooh, speed up's beautiful. Almost killed everybody. But like, you're telling me that this person has done enough artwork and you guys have seen enough of their stuff to like it enough to have them as one of your like people we'll let you use. What? So, like, the talent looked at this person's artwork that they submitted, because the artist, I imagine, submitted it. I imagine the artist was like, hey, look, for what we were talking about and all that, because you have to, like, from my understanding of my friend who does art, it's you talk a lot with your client about what art you are making, what you are doing, and they get absolute, like, no part of the artwork is being done without the receiver of the art being kept in the loop. That's not how good art's supposed. That's how good art's supposed to be done. But, like, this person has done enough artwork that these agencies like them enough to keep them in-house. Okay. Maybe this is just a rough They submitted that to the talent. The talent looked at it and was like, yes, this is me. This, you got the image from what we were talking about. This is me. This is what I want to be known as for my whole life. But I got up yet. So then, the artist and the talent took this stuff, geez, man, come on, leave me alone with these guys. Brought the stuff to the higher ups and were like, yes, this is us, this is me, I want this artwork as my official thing. The people looked at it and were like, yes, we're gonna put our name on that. We want to be known. Oh, have I... Yeah, that's going down, but I think I came up through the bottom. I don't think I... No? No, I've gone through this way. So is this floor just a dead end? Or is there something in the middle I'm missing? But I just don't get that. It's like, there is so many steps along the way that should have vetoed that thing out of the window. But so many people looked at it and were like, yes. Get nuked from orbit 5 times? Goodness. Like, yes. This is good. I don't know. I just don't get it. It falls under the whole, like, people want to claim that stuff takes a lot of effort. Okay. Like, is that just a bad patch? Is that just, like, a bad spot? Like, a mistake on the road, maybe? So is this just a dead end, or am I supposed to find the one magical nook? Poison gas. Poison gas again. Poison gas a third time. But I don't know. I refuse to believe that there was a process of people who looked at that everywhere along the way and thought that was good. Now, mind you, yeah, I am kind of being a jerk. Someone worked on that. I don't think they put a lot of time into it, but they worked on it. And here I am just being rude about it. I get that I'm just being needlessly mean. However, it's like... I've said it before and I'll say it again. You put your artwork out there. It's fair use to critique it. It's like... Fair use... A lot of people don't understand what fair use is. Fair use is as long as you're not making money off of it. And from my understanding of it, hey, I want this stuff. Eh. Boy. Nuke you guys from orbit a million times. Come off it. But it's like you put your artwork on the internet and you're gonna let people look at it. Okay, people are gonna critique. Oh, is this the loot I got at the very beginning? But it's like, no. The rest of that stuff is pretty, you know, I won't say good looking, but like a lot of it's not that bad. Generic, bland. What? What's the point of that? Generic, bland, whatever. Yeah. I'm just backpedaling it, like I'm just looping at this point, but it's a case of like, I don't think anyone looked at that and thought that was okay. What does this do? Am I not supposed to? Oh, because this is floor 2? Yeah, I think this is floor 2. This is where I shouldn't be. Yeah. Or not. I don't know. Like, I fail to believe that someone looked at that and was like, good, print, sell. Like, it's a clown. Okay, yeah, there's where I came up from the earlier floor. It's a clown with a prison tattoo with... I don't, yeah, it's like, I want to be critical, but I also don't want to just sit here and needlessly repeat myself, being like, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Get into the loop of Jim Jeffries where he's like, you know, I hate guns, I hate guns, I hate guns, I hate guns. It's like, I could, but I want my commentary to be a little bit more insightful than that. So that's roughly as far as I'll take that one, but it's just a case, like, good lord. I saw that and I burst out laughing in the public library. I'm like, people look at me and they're like, yes, can I help you? I'm like, no, I don't think anyone can help me. I think the damage from this has been done. My kidney hurts now from laughing. I don't know if your kidneys are affected by laughter, but you get my point. I think the damage is done. I've laughed too hard. And do I actually care enough to... So what am I trying to do here? Yeah, ice! Oh, I know, last... Okay, am I supposed to go down? Is going down do anything for me? Oh yeah, going down might actually get me into the, Because I think I'm just going around trying to get into the center. I think that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I have a couple friends that I chat with. There's one that's into that stuff, like he likes that stuff. There's me who hates it. And then there's my friend who's neutral to it. By neutral, I just mean he could care less about it. He's of the mindset that if he wants to watch anime, he's going to watch anime. He's not going to watch terrible personalities shoved on the side of it. You know, people who expect donations and stuff like that. But I send it to him and he just sends me a question mark. I respond back, I'm like, opinion now. He goes, yeah, no, the question mark is my opinion. I have no answer to this. I go, oh, you're gonna disappoint me like that. No, I'm not trying to be disappointing. I don't think any words are gonna put together any opinion on that I would like to have out in the open. What do you mean? No, question mark is my answer. Someone worked on that. Huh? I mean, yeah, I'm aware that there's a rematch against the bosses, but what? I was aware that there's a rematch with the bosses, but I thought it was on the unique floors. I didn't think that it was, like, just on the first set of floors. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. But, yeah, no. Okay, haste on you. I think she's just gonna be put in heal mode. Yeah, so it's been about 30 minutes. That's as far as my rant on that person's artwork's gonna go. Because I don't want to needlessly bully someone. Like, just because I don't think someone's art is good doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. Do I want to go through and start doing that? Probably not. Because she doesn't have much, hell. Oh, yeah, Lich is undead. Yeah. So Diageo would work on him. Oh, okay. So does that mean the other ones are kicking around here somewhere? Okay, items. No, I think I'm going to use one of the dry ethers on her. She can use it. I've been using her spells quite a bit. Because, no, yeah, I just needlessly, well, it's not needless, Artwork's ugly, so it makes sense. Like, it's not needlessly bullying if it's, like, valid critiques. But, I don't know. I just don't want to repeat myself over and over and over again, because then my, commentary will become poor. So that's as far as this goes. Anyway, kind of just wandering around the Chaos Tower, not doing much. I know there's a rematch against all 4 bosses, it's just I'm not aware of where they are. Everyone's gaining levels because these enemies drop 1,000,000 XP. Kill everything. Anyone low on health? Nope. But not specifically going to talk about their artwork, because I don't think there's anything nice I can say. As, like, nasty or rude as that is, I really don't think. But, okay. I thought this was the stairwell I had come from. Yeah, I thought this was the stairwell I had come from. But, like that one I mentioned, where it's, the one with blue hair that looks like the girl from anime that's not supposed to be the main character, but everyone ends up liking them more. I genuinely like how that character looks, how that artwork was done. There's a good number of them that I enjoy looking at. Mind you, with me, I prefer a personality's, personality. A lot of them don't necessarily have that. But, I don't know. Don't think you were weak to anything in particular? Oh yeah. She was not. So it turns out going down's the best bet. What the heck the point of going up was is beyond me, but... Ooh. This is gonna be bad. I wish I can get outside and use a tent. Okay, that's nothing special. Yeah. There's not a lot of them that I watch. Because I try to watch them primarily if I like their personality. So if they have like insightful commentary or, you know, whatever, that is what I like watching. If they have commentary that's like genuinely interesting to listen to. A lot of them don't. That's why I don't care for VTubing. Primary reason I hate Project Melody is like not a good personality. Porn is not a personality. Like, I'm sorry, it isn't. Say what you want. It's not. It's a terrible character trait in like shows and books and anime when you're writing them and making them, and it's a terrible trait of human beings. Only thing I'll say about that one is, at least with the real life ones, there's some sort of like double-edged factor for them. Then they're losing something. That's their dignity. Hiding behind a model doing it is like having someone go to the DMV in your place. You're kind of, you know, you're getting the benefit of it without any of the risk factor. What is this? But that's as far as I'll go on that one, because I have expressed that I do not care for that one. Okay, is this stairwell down? Okay. As I say, here's gonna be the boss. Actually, let's reset that so we can hear the music proper. Okay, I believe I'm gonna change up my strategy for buffs and debuffs. I believe I'm going to buff him fully on the first turn. Thunder? Excuse me? You're a Kraken! What do you mean, thunder? That way his second turn is at max power. Where this guy's turn... Okay, I don't know if he's going to use Null Shock again, but I'll cast that. Oh, he is. That way his second turn will be at max power, while the first guy's... my other caster is not. I think it said he takes a lot of damage from thunder. But I don't know. Nope. It lied to me. Okay. No. Everyone's gaining levels. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. I've got max of these. It's the elixirs I gotta be worried about. Okay. I do like how it's actually keeping on pace with the people you... Really? Team match is right here, okay. Temper on you. I legitimately don't know what you're gonna do, so I'll cast that. Provided she's not the first to go, which she was. Ugh. Scourge. Oh, Scourge is a kill-all. I don't know if if I got him to use Temper. Okay, yeah, he used Temper. So Haste is the correct move. Okay, he just uses all the moves, it seems. I'm sure. I'll cast the various spells, I don't mind. I just haven't really said much. Not really much I can say. Hey look, all the fiends are dead. Obtained $1. Okay. And then Kira on you. Come on. The exit should be here. Just a couple regular Mind Flayers. Sure. Okay, Chaos Shrine B5. I believe this is where I want to be. Oh? Who are you? Do you remember me? I was once known as a Knight of Cornelia. Yeah, you're the first boss. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland. Oh, so there's no one forgiving me. But the four great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the four fiends into the future. Well, they should once again use the four great forces to send me into the past. So you're just on a feedback loop. They send you in the past. Yeah, they send you in the past. You send them into the future. They send your future version into the past, which sends their past versions into the future, which sends your future version into the past. Yeah, you're just on a feedback loop. In 2,000 years, I'll remember none of this. Final boss. But I will be reborn again here. So even as you die again and again, I shall return. Am I saved in front of the door yet? Born again into this endless circle that I have created. Okay, final boss time. I don't recall what he does. I think he has insta-deaths. Oh, and he heals. I forgot about that. He has a full heal attack that he can use multiple times, but he'll only use it every now and again. Okay. I do know the guide for him recommends hurdling until he heals and then breaking him down. Meaning... I don't know if this works on Tapapa, but I'm just gonna start, Oh, that's gonna hurt. As long as it doesn't kill Tapapa, I should be good. Just don't do 310 to the lower guy. Okay. Yeah, I think right now I'm on healing and buffing duties. Because I don't think it's the final boss, so I highly doubt any spells are gonna work against him. Okay. Is this gonna be your turn to heal? Tsunami. And it kills Tapapa, completely killing off any of my strategies. I wish I knew what he was weak to, but I don't think he has a weakness. Okay. I'm just afraid for when he heals, because I know he can do it. Cyclone. Okay, I think once I get a free chance, I think I need to start casting Resist All. Earthquake. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. No on you. Okay. 2 more turns of that. However, I think I'm good to do 1 more null. But then the next turn will have to be a heal. Should it be a heal? Yeah. I think so. But then the next one will have to 100% be a heal. 420. Plays it. Oh. Wait a second. I do have an item I could use that could be better than that. I have this thing. Yeah, I think I should use that. It might be a little early in the fight. However, my casters are getting low on magic. Cyclone. Maybe I should start using some of the other spells. Because I know the rough idea of what the other one, or of what, yep, okay. So no, don't use other spells. Clear is definitely what I want to be using. Oh, hey, look, he's dead. Where was your alleged, like, full heals that you could use in the walkthrough? Oh, he has full heals he can use, but he'll only use them every so often. Okay. Just outright lie to me. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years has ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. That was your name. Your name was Garland. Your name was Garlic. I should put my controller down so I don't skip anything. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide a road. Yeah, loud noises. Meant to guide a road that trick. That trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters ran rampant, and the world sank into darkness. This is like dialogue you should have given me at the beginning of the game. About how terrible the world was. Don't give it to me now. You don't give exposition at the end. But all that is now past. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew, a world where Princess Sarah, Queen Janie, and even Garland himself await. Yeah, I don't know if it necessarily means, like, is Garland a bad guy? Because I know it says that he turns bad and he takes Sarah to the shrine, but no, when was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? It was the day the four orphans were born. Because I think that's who you play as, is just four random orphans. None can say. No, I'm sure the fans can. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of 4 young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the 4 endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds live on. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. Credits, you know you can go a little bit quicker, please. And now their return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep into their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. Okay, kind of cheesy. For you are the warrior who crossed time. Well, yeah, this is the Japanese, like, this is the first game of the series. This is the Japanese one. Not Final Fantasy 2 that America got as 1. No, this is the 1. You are the bringer of light. The next one I'll be playing is is the one that North America got. And it was titled 1 in North America. So yeah. That was... Oh yeah, the pirate's back causing trouble. Oh no, the Elf King's... or the Elf Prince is up. Alright, yeah. That's Dragon Quest. Only the first half of that 1 of 2. Yeah. That's that. I liked it. Having not really played much of the Final Fantasy. The only one I've really played was 15, and it's the only one I like. I played a bit of 7. I've played a tiny bit of 3. I've played a bit of 10. I played like halfway of 10, rather. Next to nothing of 11. And nothing of anything else. So, this is the game that kicked off a rant and all QA stuff. It's a game. It kicked off a franchise I don't necessarily care about, but it's a franchise I've wanted to look at from time to time. I've just never really been able to get into it. Because it's either they're ludicrously priced on the Xbox store, which I prefer Xbox over PlayStation, sue me. They're either ludicrously priced, or the ones that I can get for free with the Game Pass are not good. Like, I bought the 7 not the 7 remake, the 7, like, port. But it's 7, so it's not good. I got 11 when I was a kid. Wasn't good. 10 I bought like a year and a half ago. Didn't care for it. 15 I bought like 5 years ago, and I love. Like, I love 15. A lot of people, you're not allowed to like 15. It's not a true Final Fantasy. Like, shut up. Let's let people like the games they like, please. Come on. Let's not gatekeep franchises. Save game clear data. Game clear data allows you to start a new game with your bestiary intact, but any data file you overwrite will be lost. Sure. Could do that. Yeah, sure. So what does that do? What does game clear do? Okay, game clear is just the same thing. Okay, it's just new game plus. Okay. And now on to Final Fantasy 2, but I believe I'm gonna wait a while before I get to that. I gotta keep this short because this is gonna go into the hour if I take it too long. It kickstarted a franchise I don't really care for, but in and of itself, this one was fine. I don't think I would have had fun on the NES original, so the remake did help me. I wish there was more music. A lot of the enemies are kind of the same. Like, how many Gygas are there? Uh, there's yeah, it's the first of a series, so it's basic. The boss designs were pretty pretty good. It did have a couple of the like, oh hey, let's just have a half naked woman as a boss, but there was only like 3 of those. Compared to like Final Fantasy 15, where it's like, oh, you entered a cave, yeah, here's just a bunch of naked spider women. Uh, Complaints. Uh, the optional dungeons were a little too tough. Uh, the I don't know. It all in all, it was a pretty solid game. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1, so there's its faults right there, but it all in all, it wasn't bad. I had fun with it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.